this is Mycael, and today I'm going to be unboxing the BrailleNote Touch Braille note taker device. So inside you have a printed manual, which is many pages, because they included regular printed pages and they included some braille pages as well. So that's why it's so thick. We have the charging cable. This is a micro USB on the 18 cell one, and this 32 cell one I have uses a USB-C. It has a carrying strap and a cleaning cloth. And it includes some little cheap earbuds. And then finally you have the Braille device, which has this cover, which is black cloth, attached. This does not come off the device. So this is the 18 cell version of it down here. And this one will look identical. It's even the same size, they just have more cells along the bottom here. This is the built-in keyboard, but you can use other keyboards. And if you lift it up, there is a touch screen and a display screen here. And this works just like a typical Android tablet. On the left, you have the charging port, the power button, and I believe volume adjustments. On the back, you have a USB port. That's where you could connect other keyboards to it. You have the SD card reader. By default, these are 64 gig SD cards, but they can be upgraded with an additional purchase from Humanware. Up to the highest I saw was 150 gigs. And you have an HDMI port, so this can be connected to a monitor or a television. So if a sighted teacher or sighted student or sighted technician is helping the user, they can see on a bigger screen. And then on the right is your headphone ports, and I believe the home button for the tablet portion. And along the bottom are some more buttons for like left, right, back, up, down for the Braille user using the keyboard. These are just some additional keyboard buttons. So that is everything you get in these. This smaller 18 cell version retails for about $4,000 off of Humanware's website. The bigger one here that has more cells retails for about $6,000, and it has a tiny bit more processing power, like a little bit more RAM and a little bit better processor, but they're almost identical otherwise. And once again, the bigger one uses a USB-C charging cable instead of the micro USB. So finally, so you can see the differences, that these are exactly the same size. You can see when I hold them behind each other, they're exactly the same height and width. It's just one has a few more of the Braille characters along the bottom, and it has a little bit more processing power. Other than that, these are exactly the same product. So finally, why would you want this thing when it's $4,000 or $6,000 depending on the model? This is basically a Chromebook that someone completely blind who has to have Braille to see can use. So you're not using Zoom Text or JAWS with this. They can check their email, they can browse the internet, they have all of the Google Drive programs. So they have Google Docs, Google Sheets, the Google equivalent to Microsoft Office. They can download other apps. It's got a book reader. Supposedly this can do math and even graphing, because it was designed first for students and it's become a office professional device as well. So when you get into that a computer that will run JAWS will with JAWS is typically 3,000 to 4,000 by itself, it can get to the point it's a comparable product.
Plus it has your Braille display.
Plus it has the Braille display, and you can connect other keyboards if you don't like the one it's got built in. So if you are a touch typist, it will even support a ASDF keyboard. I don't know how that works, but supposedly it will support it. I believe HIMS sells a warranty when you include it when you buy these, but I would double check that. As a technician who's worked on them before, I am not capable of repairing these. You pretty much have to go through the manufacturer. And I'm not a Braille user, so I will not demo using this, but it seems like I buy it for the client, for people I work with, and they use it fresh out of the box without any training on my part. So it seems simple to use in that regard, but I have no experience with this. I don't know how to read Braille, so I will not get into demoing this for you. If you have any questions, comment down below and I will try to get the answer for you. And like and subscribe. And hope this helps.